So why is it, for the first time, I say, who is P2B to compete with Jagaban?
Do you feel Jagaban is competent with current situation of Nigeria?
Everything, very soon, from now to December, everything is going to be in order. Okay. People should don't mind what is going on in
So
Nigeria.
you are enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it 100%.
Okay.
Really.
You are happy for it?
We are happy, yes. Everyone, all the black is happy. The man won the election. He said what? Yes, we are happy. We are happy for the man. All Nigerians are happy. My brothers are happy. You can imagine my brothers saying, look at all of them, they are all happy. So anybody that says that he doesn't want the Jagaban to rule this country should go to hell.
But some people have said that our mandate was stolen from
Nobody who took the mandate away. Did the P2B win an election? The answer is no. P2B did not win any election. Everybody is clear. River State here will give Jagaban 100% vote. So what are you people telling me? What are you people telling me? Okay. The former governor of River State, you are here when the election took place, yes. And we won the election. Everybody won the election here. Even the people voted for Jagaban.
So Tinubu won River State.
Yes, he won everywhere. Even FCT, he won everywhere.
You voted him.
I voted for him. All my family voted for him. So anybody is telling you that Jagaban did not win any election, the person is lying.
People are saying there was so much irregularity in River State. People are forced against their will to
Nobody. I put it to you, nobody. And let me also tell you, I don't know why the Igbos are even. They say they are not Nigerian. They say they are Biafrans. So why are they even more listening about Jagaban? They should go back to their Biafra land. When they are done with their Biafra, then we will be happy with them.
So what you are saying that the Igbos should go their way?
They should go their way. They say they are not Nigerians. So why is it, for the first time, I say, who is P2B to compete with Jagaban?
Do you feel Jagaban is competent with current situation of Nigeria?
Everything, very soon, from now to December, everything is going to be in order. Okay. People should don't mind what is going on in
So
Nigeria.
you are enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it 100%.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
All
I'm
right,
enjoying it.
All right.
Because including you, are you not enjoying it?
The thing where Tinubu do now no good, bros.
So they give you dollar next election, make you vote, and we don't go vote for Tinubu again.
Which election? How much they give me for whom? Not be 5,000.
They give 5,000 for election.
Yes.
APC. But now they regret say you collect the 5,000.
I don't carry and chop Gary now.
So you don't collect 5,000 again, they give you maybe.
I no go take again because that 5,000 no reach 2 days.
You will still vote Jagaban in the next election.
But when they do well, this fuel na be the problem.
So you know they do well now.
Even though they do well, though, you don't change many things, your body. Make him do well. Make this fuel come back to 165. Win tell us.
People they call for some military come carry Jagaban come up for that.
They no get the power.
Military no fit.
They no go fit because now put the people way they there. Akan general, lieutenant general, major general. Now put all of them now.
How you say if you come up for this Wahala?
Now fuel.
Okay.
When they come out for fuel and the border, the open border. You see that is now 40-something thousand.
Yes.
Could they buy one cup? How much? Not be 280, 250. If they hear my voice and they talk.
So no joy for Nigeria like this?
No joy, no joy.
People they jackpot for Nigeria.
I say no joy. I don't know say now what.
I want for timber. That share what they share, you know the rich ones.
So now what we need for Nigeria, but now rice we need for Nigeria.
The rice what they share for Nigeria, you know the rich ones. You know the see. This was share. You know they see the rice.
They share, you don't see them.
We never see them. We never see them for I. Take us of share, get my own share.
So you want?
We never see them. So anything where they go make they do them. They don't see that rice.
So if you stand on a rice,
we don't. When you put on a problem, we don't need to hear rice for this. Remember, can move on TV.
All right, they a party now. So
I saw APC filling station. I go buy 150 there.
All right,
or 200.
Thank you, sir. You know voting.
Who you vote for?
Why I go vote Tinubu?
Who you vote for?
I vote for P2B.
Big reservation over the judgment.
Okay.
It was a broad day robbery on the Nigerian electorate. I think I was part of those who painstakingly came out, voted, and I stood for my vote to be counted, only for talks to come, cut away the ballot box, and we're thinking, going to the tribunal, that justice will be served. But what we saw there was just was an arrangement. It was.
So what was justice for you?
Justice for me was justice for the Nigerian electorate. We know who we voted for and wanted our vote.
You cannot speak for everybody.
Yes, I cannot speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself because I know who I voted for,
yes.
And my vote did not count.
Okay. All right. So what do you think is the major problem that Nigerians are facing currently?
It's just, number one, greed,
Right.
corruption. sit-tight politicians. But I just feel in the years to come, they'll see the Nigerian youth revolt.
All right. In infrastructure, where do you think the government are lacking when it comes to infrastructure?
They are lacking in all facets of infrastructures. We don't have any infrastructures. What you see here, flyover, is not infrastructure. The number one infrastructure is employment. When you put employment, you have lights. People can fend for themselves.
All right. If you have the opportunity to leave Nigeria, would you leave?
I won't leave Nigeria.
Why? Why do you say so?
Yes, my place in Nigeria. No, I won't leave Nigeria. Everybody was not created to leave the country. If we leave the country, who will stand and build the country?
All right. So many persons are calling for military intervention because of the hardship you are facing. Do you think that's like...
Yes, people are calling for the military intervention based on that the tribunal thwarted their hopes and aspirations of regaining back the victory of the people. But I think all hope is not gone. We still have a slot at the Supreme Court, and hopefully we'll take back our...
What has done is done.
Jagaban won, you are happy?
I say what has done is done.
Do you think, because a lot of Nigerians are not happy that mandate was stolen, that Tinubu still paid the judges, didn't bribe them?
It's not.
Tinubu did not bribe the judges?
It's not bribe.
He won it.
His initiative and won the
tribunal judgment.
The victory.
So you are happy there now?
Obviously. That is it.
So people are also calling for military intervention, say they will come out Jagaban there. Are you?
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
We are under democratic government.
Okay.
So it retains.
It retains.
So, and I love what he did.
Yes.
Using his cabinet.
Yes.
Having men of his cabinet, so nothing like that. So, before anything is striking on, they have seen it and drop it down.
So before anything happens, so Tinubu,
you're very stupid.
So Tinubu don't put all the
people gazetted. Both army and furnish every position.
And that is not corruption, sir.
It's not corruption. This is the way to handle government. Okay. And it's getting new people to read from them and understand them.
Yes.
And follow up his instructions.
Yes. And that is not godfatherism, like
it's not godfatherism. This is articulating something he has nurtured by himself that he will do to make sure he elevate Nigeria.
He's playing his politics game very well.
That is what I'm saying.
Or tactics.
That is it.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
It was kind of fraudulent. Yes, the presidential tribunal, defrauded the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Tinubu, and Alhaji Abubakar.
So, in your own reasoning, who won the election?
Yes, with what we saw, it was Obi that won the election.
Not your party, not Atiku?
Not my party. I'm a member of APC.
Yes.
Yes, not my party, not Atiku.
But somebody just said over there that in River State it was APC that won, hands down.
No, it wasn't APC that won the election during the presidential elections.
Yes.
Yes.
At the time they were counting the votes at your polling unit, did they count it and LP won?
Yes, Labour Party won hands down from about 5 polling units in my home village. Labour Party won the election hands down. It wasn't the APC. PDP.
So what you're saying, let's go back to election tribunal judgment. Are you saying our judges are compromised?
Yes, they are compromised. Yes.
The ruling party bought the judgments.
Yeah, they bought the judges. They bought
so what is the way forward right now? Military intervention or what?
The military intervention is because of the high level of corruption. Mainly in African part of the world, in our own side, West Africa, we are more corrupt, and we believe in irregularities. We don't believe in real thing. So that is why
you are calling for.
We are threatened. Even the president of our country, Nigeria, is threatened over what is happening.
Do you want military to intervene in the affairs of Nigeria with the current economic situation?
Yes, I totally want them. Yes, I totally want them to intervene.
What do you think is the major problems we are facing in Nigeria currently?
The major problem we're facing in Nigeria mainly is the corruption, the high level of corruption in the nation. That is major problem we are facing in Nigeria.
So if you tackle that problem, maybe that thing will follow.
I believe that if corruption should be tackled, every other thing there will be kind of a...
My brother, court don't decide what thing they go do now. Now Nigeria we dey. Nigeria no get law. Anything can happen for Nigeria. Even though you can keep person go free, as far as Nigeria concerned.
Is that what you expected?
Nah, not be what I expect to.
Okay.
I expect good judgment, but they fail us. So Judiciary is not trying.
So who do you expect say he go win the case?
Nah, they do be now.
They do.
No be matter now, huh?
Atiku was also fighting for the saying that he's a rightful winner.
Atiku is away. Leave Atiku. Atiku is away from the run.
So Nigeria now they vex. People they vex. Say maybe military take over the power.
Better.
Military
Better. Maybe military take over.
Military day is not a good thing too. It's not a welcome.
We don't master. We did military regime before. It's better for us. We go back to military.
So as
than what we are seeing now.
As Tinubu they rule now, so since come in power on the May 29, is he? Yeah, May 29 when he was sworn in. Since he come up for subsidy, how has it affected business?
Oh boy, affected everywhere. See as all of us there, nothing. You better make the subsidy day, make with the managers with day.
What of the 8,000 palliatives,
palliative where they share party to party. I know you. Palliative no going around. So not only them collect the palliative.
But have you seen somebody in Rivers State where you get the palliative?
Nah, I never see you.
You don't enter palliative?
Don't enter market itself. Palliative where they give don't enter market.
But now party people they
now party now.
But you don't enter the palliative motto?
No.
You know the enter,
no, I didn't see him.
But the Rivers State government in the try.
Nah, sin is trying.
Yeah.
Let's say he's trying. You know, say he's still on that person.
Yes.
But as of now, he's trying. Only the increment we increase for the junior staff them. He tried.
Okay, Rivers State government have done their own way to mitigate the effect of this poverty in Rivers State.
Sin is trying. We know that we will try. Right. If they leave a hand, if they leave a hand.
If we can leave a hand.
No, I don't call anybody. If they leave a hand.
If somebody cannot even just go to, where do we get again? If Judiciary has disappointed the whole Nigeria.
So you're saying our judiciary, they are compromised and they've been bought over?
Yes, judiciary are influence. They have influence from maybe from the highest power, which financial and in fact they monetize that, and that's why we got the wrong judgment. Actually, as a Christian, as a believer, I believe that if you cannot get justice in the rest is just for us to have faith and believe that. That's why most of us are leaving the country. If you look at me, I know quite long I came in, but I'm regretting that I didn't stay back. But now, if I leave now, that means bye-bye to Nigeria. Because there's no cause to stay here, there's no justice here. There's no structure, there's no institution that is strong whereby the rule of law will prevail against personal interest. You understand what I'm saying?
So the Nigerians are calling for military intervention, like what transpired in Niger, Gabon, Burkina Faso.
Yes, of course. Our leaders have disappointed Africa. In fact, if you have been to outside this country, at least by the grace of God, I went to France, I went to Germany, I went to Belgium. Those places, you don't just go with it. Nobody, even if in the midnight you drive your car, nobody disturbs you. But in Nigeria, can you drive from here to Owerri? That shows the level of poverty. People are engaging into business that are illicit, business that are very, very not good for us to engage into, discouraging the youth. In fact, floating with our money, eating our billions there in Abuja. So we are purely disappointed in our judiciary, and I pray they will face the consequences when the revolution will come.
When the revolution. So what are the things you are anticipating now? Like your expectation, like military intervention, or Nigeria should just endure and just wait because they are just 100 days.
Yes, as it stands now, the revolution has started. The first revolution is just by everybody, Jakwa. Leaving the country shows that it's a revolution. Secondly, is that Africa are carrying out a revolution, and I doubt any month from now, Nigeria will not be part of that victim. Because if Nigeria is our neighbor, Togo, that's our neighbor, Burkina Faso, Mali, all these are victims. Cameroon will not be far from the same, and Nigeria is also going to soon, we are going to face that same consequence.
Sir, do you believe, or the same opinion, that Africa is being exploited by the Western world?
Yes, of course. If you look at, can you just realize that by the grace of God, I went to France, I saw how sweet Paris is. The same Macron that is the president of France is the one that is subduing the country that is in Africa and making us poorer so that they can be using our money to run their country. Do you know that for you to secure visa in Nigeria, you pay a visa fee of 58,000. That visa fee times 1,000 person per 1 month. The country are being run with our money. That alone, not even uranium, not even petroleum, not even crude oil. These are the way they are exploiting us, and at this point, Africa will wake up very soon.
So
and I know.
application is aiding the economic growth.
Yes, only that by analysis, what we discover, UK alone, they are making over 50 billion per month.
From Nigeria?
From Nigerians that apply for UK visa. Only that one alone. So they wouldn't want us to come up better. They wouldn't want us to have good leadership.
Electricity, because they...
Then he come out to say what we are important. Do you know the scrap what we are having here? These are the things they throw away. Oyibo, white man will just bring it outside and I said, let them come and just take it. You see Nigeria rushing it. Why are we rushing it? Are we the third citizen? In fact, we are not a developing nation, we are underdeveloped. Yeah. That's it. So we need to understand that what they are doing, their children in abroad, wasting the billions, but they themselves cannot come to Nigeria to have a secured environment. So it's the worst of it all.
So your support of the Tinubu should be hosted out by the ministry?
That is to tell you that the Nigeria is the worst country in the world, because how can somebody just tell you that I'm the Omileko, I am the one to rule, and he came in spite of he didn't win even his street. Yes. He didn't win even his state. So how come now
25% of Abuja?
Then 25% to tell you what the defection, the worst of it all is that our constitution has been reduced to nothing. Yes. Somebody is telling us that there's no cause to stop him because his Chicago certificate should have been stopped by INEC. The INEC should not force by electronics. But INEC used 306 billion to carry out the election. Why did they subject us to that loss, knowing fully that that will not count at the end of the election? That shows that both everything is now decaying. In fact, Nigeria is experiencing a burial.
So there is that hope?
Well, the only hope is that in as much as their children have found their solace in abroad, but as it stands, let all of us begin to find our solace in the nation, so that at the end of the day, when they want to come to rebuild Nigeria, their children come here again, we begin to confront and fight them, because they will go the best of university, they will go the best of, they enjoy the best of things on earth, while their parents are looting and keeping us hunger. This time Nigeria should be wise, and this time youth should come up. We should not continue to